The constellation of Sagittarius, often recognized in the night sky as the figure of an archer, carries a rich and compelling story rooted in Greek mythology. Sagittarius is not just a celestial symbol. It embodies the dual nature of its mythical character, at once wild and wise, adventurous and learned. The figure most commonly associated with Sagittarius in Greek mythology is the centaur Chiron, who is regarded as a symbol of wisdom, healing, and sacrifice. Through his myth, the Sagittarius archetype illustrates important lessons about selflessness, the pursuit of knowledge, and the balance between the untamed and the enlightened. At the heart of the Sagittarius myth is Chiron, a centaur who stood apart from the others of his kind. While most centaurs were known for their unruly and wild behavior, Chiron was distinguished by his exceptional wisdom, kindness, and noble character. Chiron was not the typical, rowdy creature. He was the son of the Titan Cronus and the nymph Philyra, and he was raised by the gods Apollo and Artemis. Under their tutelage, Chiron became an expert in medicine, music, archery, and philosophy. He gained a reputation as a mentor to many of the greatest Greek heroes, including Achilles, Asclepius, and Hercules. Chiron's role as a mentor and healer set him apart from other centaurs, who were often seen as wild and untamable. He was deeply compassionate and sought to guide others on their own journeys of growth and wisdom. Chiron's healing abilities were so profound that he even helped gods and mortals alike. In this way, the myth of Sagittarius carries with it a lesson about the pursuit of higher knowledge and the importance of guiding others on their own paths, whether they are heroes, mortals, or even divine beings. However, Chiron's story also carries with it a great tragedy. Despite his wisdom and kindness, he was not immune to suffering. During a battle between the gods and the giants, Chiron was accidentally struck by an arrow shot by the hero Hercules. This was no ordinary arrow. It was coated with the poisonous venom of the Hydra, causing Chiron great and unrelenting pain. Though Chiron was immortal and could not die, he could not heal from the wound, and his pain was unbearable. As an immortal being, Chiron was faced with a difficult decision. He could not live in constant agony forever, nor could he die to escape it. In an act of profound selflessness, Chiron gave up his immortality to relieve his suffering. He chose to live as a mortal, embracing death in order to free himself from his eternal pain. This moment of sacrifice is central to the story of Sagittarius. In recognition of Chiron's noble choice to relinquish his immortality, the gods honored him by placing him among the stars as the constellation Sagittarius. There, Chiron is depicted as an archer, forever aiming his bow toward the heavens. His sacrifice, wisdom, and willingness to help others in the face of personal pain reflect the higher ideals of Sagittarius, namely, the pursuit of knowledge, the balance between strength and wisdom, and the willingness to endure hardship for a greater good. The constellation of Sagittarius is not just about the archer aiming his bow toward the stars. It is also about the inner conflict between the wild and the wise. Chiron, a centaur, symbolizes this duality. He was both part beast and part sage, representing the untamed nature of the centaur alongside the enlightenment that he achieved through his wisdom and learning. Sagittarius, as a zodiac sign, captures this tension between the raw, adventurous spirit of the archer and the deep intellectual pursuit of higher truth. The figure of the archer in the sky is a reminder of the dual nature of the sign, a desire for adventure and exploration, paired with a quest for wisdom and understanding. Furthermore, the myth of Chiron also underscores the Sagittarius trait of mentorship and guidance. Just as Chiron guided heroes like Hercules, Sagittarius is often associated with the desire to share knowledge and lead others toward greater wisdom. The lessons imparted by Chiron reflect the archetypal Sagittarius qualities of generosity, exploration, and the search for truth. Sagittarius individuals are often seen as philosophers, travelers, and teachers, people who value intellectual growth and personal freedom, yet also understand the importance of supporting others in their journeys. In conclusion, the myth of Sagittarius, embodied by the centaur Chiron, teaches us profound lessons about wisdom, sacrifice, and the quest for balance. Chiron's story is one of selflessness and compassion, where his willingness to endure suffering for the sake of others highlights the nobility of the Sagittarius spirit. It also speaks to the inner struggle between the untamed and the enlightened, encouraging us to seek both adventure and higher understanding in our own lives. The constellation of Sagittarius serves as a reminder that, like the archer aiming toward the stars, we too can aim higher in our pursuit of knowledge, growth, and the betterment of those around us.